Acumen Stadium, as today, League One Ontario Championship play gets set to get underway. Tonight, Windsor City FC hosts the visiting Pickering FC here on We Digital Productions. Good evening, everyone. I'm Justin Prince. Welcome to tonight's tilt here from the Rose City between the top 6 teams in the table, specifically 6th and 7th, involving Pickering FC and Windsor City FC. It's a tight one when it comes to the table coming in. Both of these teams looking to separate themselves in said table from the 1-point differential entering tonight's festivities. Both teams preparing themselves for tonight's matchup, coming in with 1 win apiece within their past 5 matches. And both of them looking to try and add that to multiple wins over the past 5 with how things have gone as of late. Both of these respective teams getting set to go for tonight's festivities as we prepare for some League One Ontario soccer. Tonight's officials for this evening discussing things in midfield: Jafir Mohammed, Tanya Candido, Adrian Ligi, and Joey Philippic. Your weather conditions on screen as well. It feels like 24 degrees Celsius today. 22 is the current air temperature with the mostly clear skies above the park today. Both teams currently getting themselves ready to take to the pitch for today's match. As the officials finish up their final discussions, they'll be in red today. Pickering FC, they come in returning to League One Ontario play. Their franchise, originally known as Durham United FC, one of the original 10 franchises in League One Ontario play. They returned to play this season after picking up the charter from what was Electric City FC from Peterborough. We'll see how things play out for their play today in the Rose City after a year away from League One Ontario play in the province. Coach is talking things over, led by Adrian Field for tonight's festivities for Pickering FC as they get set for the tilt. Tonight's starters for Pickering FC of note: Joshua Noreen just making his second start as the goalkeeper for tonight's festivities. As well, Caleb Warden will be in the lineup today, along with Andy Munambizzi. Also in the lineup today, Amidi Abari, along with Denzel Fazikas in his debut. Then it's Miro Zatafun should say. Then it's Rivaldo Bakuj, along with Caleb Charters, Ahmad Weeby, Romain Watkis, and Ruben Lauren. Starting off with the ball, though, will be Windsor City FC, as they will get things ready to go with Dennis Cuevas as the starting goalkeeper, Hendrik Jurkovic, along with Bastien Aguilera, Kirik Pies, Cavaletti, and more. Ready to start things off. We're underway from the Road City. Cavaletti passing things back and forth. That goes over to Soberai. Zach Soberai, one of his first starts of the season. Zach Soberai bounced back along the side, near side, down, floating all the way down to Gershon Dupuis. Dupuis stops back outside the box, flip to Sato. Sato kick back, regroup for a chance. Sean Soon kicks it over. Soon, one of the starters, along with Jonathan Agapito for today. Rounding at the lineup, Justin Achille for today's tilt. So Windsor City FC starts off with some early pressure. Pickering Football Club ready for a goal kick. They'll set things up from their own side. And all the way past midfield. Rolled all the way back to the opposite side. Cuevas kicks it away, intercepted by Pickering FC on the light pass. From midfield. Work back to the defensive third. Pickering FC playing patient to start things off. Worked on the slow roll. Budin busy. Back to him once again with the captain's patch. Once again, Noreen. He floats it now to the far side, right near the benches. Work back and forth on the far side to start things off as that sails away. Last touch by Pickering FC. Throw in for the first time today for Windsor City. Last time out for Windsor City FC, they drawed BBB IA Waterloo. And what was a tightly contested one, 0-0, was that scored line. That ended up getting Windsor City FC in the point category, entering this week's matchup. From the throw, like to go short, now flipped into traffic and kicked away. Just past 2 minutes through this first half of play here on We Digital Productions. Justin Pritz with you for League One Ontario Championship play, as both of these sides stay highly contested in the middle third, and in particular down the edges of the touchline so far today. From the mid-pitch, Pickering FC trying to find a way to work ahead. We're busy, works it back. On the long pass, misses the range. Now taken back by Windsor City FC. Back and forth for the middle third. Windsor City FC looking for a place to poke through. Like to pass it back with Jurkovic. Now work with Aguilera. Some quick passing from Achille, taken away. Pickering FC looking for its first shot opportunity. Lauren moved around and deflected back and forth. Lauren out of his range. Windsor City FC with a chance. Tries to set up the run. Up the field. Soon stopped. Roll to the opposite side. Taken back up by Pickering FC. Barrage now has it tapped out. And that'll be a quick throw in for Pickering FC. Kept along by Charters. Worked all the way back again to Munabizi. Through the traffic, knocked away by Cavaletti. Sato gets to work. Sato flips it out to Dupuy. Dupuy works it to some space. Worked by Agapito. Worked all the way past Achille and past his range for another Pickering throw-in. Pickering FC, we touched upon them in their return to the top flight. They've had a lot of competitive seasons in turn. Have also had previous connections to USL League 2 franchises such as South Bend Lions for a couple seasons. Kettering Town with some of the connections. They've also had connections built up, especially today from the community, where it was unveiled that Jade Rivera will be having the name of their home pitch named in her honor for Pickering FC. That'll be on June the 18th. One of the top stars from women's soccer in Canada. They are able to get the stop, meanwhile, with Noreen. Part of that connection reasoning, by the way, is that she's on the way to the Olympics this season and originally played club soccer until she was 13 with Pickering FC's franchises before she went off to Markham and then eventually to the Vancouver Whitecap system on the women's side of professional soccer. Right now, the men's counterparts have been knocked out for a throw-in. Just past 5 minutes in, here on We Digital. 0-0, still your score line. Off the short bounce. Kicked around by Vasquez. Now worked around by Lauren. Intercepted and knocked back again, this time throw in Windsor City. Quick whistle blown as the ball got ricochet behind the benches. Now back to play, as here's a look once again from the drone camera here tonight above the pitch here at Acumen Stadium. Getting set back up once again now for this time the corner after the deflection. The sun shining directly in the faces of anybody looking to aim at this side of the net. It's going to make it tricky for the early few minutes here in Windsor. Worked up the goal line. Appears to have been out. Yes, Agapito couldn't keep it in. They'll set things back up once again for a goal kick. So far, League One Ontario play, an interesting season. So now Windsor City FC with an interesting chance, deflected away, that time from Paez. Still in a sea of traffic, kicked aside by the Pickering FC defenders. Vasquez able to get it away from the trouble, making third debut here tonight, one of the newer players on the roster per the coaches today. Tapped around by Adabari. Now taken up. Soberai. Able to find Dupuy. Dupuy jumping over the slide tackle. Knocked out for another throw-in. Dupuy is the player to watch for Windsor City FC for scoring this season. 5 goals so far on the campaign. Leads the way for Windsor City. And the throw-in intercepted. Taken right back by Windsor City. Their side touchline worked into the box. The run in. Now Agapito floats over. Just couldn't get it to go on the right side of the crossbar, and it flies over the woodwork. That'll set up another goal kick situation. They like to go quick on the short pass. Intercepted again. Trying to battle for it in the far side. Soon trying to get to it. And knocked out. Last touch, they say, by Pickering FC. Another throw-in situation. Agapito has to reset it back all the way to the middle third. They elect to keep it far side, though. Pass back Aguilera, forced to retreat back. Worked ahead up the far side. Looking for Dupuy. Has to back off. Flag was raised for the offside regardless. Back to go for the goal kick. Headed away by Windsor City, but picked up by Charters. One player down for Pickering FC from the header battle. Charters worked back to Alvari. Worked again to Moon Busy. Now worked ahead by Alvari. Now all the way back to Weeby. Far side momentum and movement. Trying to work through a lot of the traffic. Overcommit from the inside of the middle third. Windsor City FC now trying to play keep away as they work back defensive third. Worked all the way through the 18. Just past 10 minutes complete here on Weed Digital. 0-0 still the score line between Windsor City FC and Pickering FC. Trying to work through more traffic. Booted down the pitch. Foot race won by Pickering. Kick back all the way to midfield. Pickering FC still yet to get a shot on the board. Koch now trying to work ahead. Booted up to the sky by Aguilera. Trying to set up another foot race. Once again, booted away by Pickering FC before anything materializes. To the other side, Cuevas tracks it down. Cuevas making start number 4 in League One Ontario. It's the goalkeeper for the 0-0 draw against BBVIA Waterloo. He's had 5 starts, mind you, in League 2 play this season. Now, after the header by Pickering, Windsor City looks ahead. Paez. Pass to the side. Slide Agapito able to roll it away. Now, booted far the opposite direction. And it goes for another Windsor City throw-in. Just about 11.5 minutes down. After starting off with the strong momentum on the shooting side, Windsor City FC looking for a more prime opportunity here to try and break through the score sheet. Dupuy trying to set up a cross and just received, but taken away in the heart of the box. Lauren working back and forth up the pitch. Now worked ahead. Breaking through the traffic. Escobar trying to dart ahead. The 19-year-old finds a streaker. Working to the box through some traffic. Knocked away from Watkins. And throw in Windsor City. Windsor City FC playing very solidly defensively so far. It's been one of the main things on their home pitch at times, has been trying to limit opportunities. They've been able to limit them so far in the first 12 minutes plus. Now booted far again, trying to play keep away. Won by Pickering FC at the middle logos, but Windsor City kicks it back again, sailing right to the path of Sato. Sato floats to the box, taken aside and rolled away from some of the trouble. Back through some of the trouble, though. Able to get away. Adamari finally away from said danger. Booted quickly by Pukaj. Worked up on the run again from Lauren. Intercepted. Yet again, playing far, trying to run with speed. Dupuy from the corner. Loses possession on the soft tackle. Strong possession play so far. Worked up the near side now. Bakaj on a cutting run. Vasquez whips through its intended target. Recovery back from Watkins. Surrounded by tacklers. Able to come away with it. Windsor City again. Worked up the far side now by Hazoon. Soft pass, worked in the defensive layer. Trying to waddle it ahead right now, Jurkovic. Strong pass, but knocked aside. Another throw-in for Windsor City. Trying to find a way to cut forward here in the midst of all this traffic. A narrow throw-in situation this time for Pickering. Back and forth we go here, just about a third of the way through this first half of play. Last time out for Pickering FC, a 1-0 loss to Unionville Milliken SC. That was after keeping it tied up at a draw in the first half of play. In the very end, it came down to the final few moments of that one to determine that game. Narrow change as it goes the opposite way. Worked up through some of the traffic again. And Windsor City FC making it difficult to hold possessions. Once again, Bastien Aguilera. Work back to Cuevas. Trying to aim for Capoletti and misses both him and Sato. Throw in for Pickering. Forwarded about on the near side. Through some traffic by Pukaj. Draws the first whistle. And the first free kick of the match now for Pickering FC. Bit too much contact with Pukaj surrounded by traffic. So we breeze on through the first half here. Watkins will be the one to take it. Now he looks like he'll back it off, in fact. Coming in now to take it. Ziquez. Looking for the header. Knocked to the top of the box. Kicked away. Windsor City FC able to sprint it out of trouble. Dupuy uses his speed. Trying to go now to Achille. Achille floats it through for traffic. Dupuy from short distance knocked aside. Dupuy had the opportunity within about 10 yards. And Pickering FC's defense able to force the corner instead. They'll set things up for the near side corner after all that traffic on the best chance for Windsor City today so far. Hecapito to take it. Looking for the right header. Instead, it sails over the crowd. Last touch by Pickering FC, though, regardless. So a throw-in for Windsor City. Kelly going all the way out to get things ready. Kelly trying to work over the sliding tackle, and they'll throw it in again. Kelly once again going short. This time tries to kick it, but swatted away. And yet again, we'll try this again. Kick fast, and now a whistle. And it will be Pickering FC ball. All the way to the attacking third. Pickering FC will get a chance to throw it in there. About 19 minutes complete. 0-0 still your score line here on We Digital. Trying to work from the far side. Cross from Lauren. Close. Knocked away. Cuevas on the stop. First pressure today from Cuevas on a shot outside of the one free kick. And he's able to live up to the pressure so far. Now what will happen from here with Pickering FC setting some tempo? They elect to try and go back to the defensive third. Benabasi. And out. Last touched by Bakaj. Bit too far off the kick from Mudembizi. Jurkovic. Deflected back and forth. Cavaletti keeps it in touch. Slid back throw on the tackle. Taken up by Pickering FC. Cavaletti from behind. The tackle back in the box. Still continuing. Now slid away from Watkins. Sato able to keep it in play. Now on the near side, taken back again by Pickering FC. Charters. Does not like the angles. We're busy. Likes to go to the far side now on the regroup. On a far walk ahead from Wiebe. Rent now work back again. Wiebe sees a seam, but kicked asunder by Windsor City. Pickering FC gets it back on the deflection. Trying to work it from the middle of the pitch. Now back to the middle third itself. Now all the way back. Windsor City FC off the poke. A chance to make it 2-on-3. Lots of traffic and a save on the dive. Noreen. Noreen with the stop on the dive. And he keeps it in play. So he'll get a chance to kick it away. Knocked up from the header by Achille. And a whistle. Too much physicality. Saburai picking up the whistle. And Windsor City FC will get the chance to kick it away. They'd like to pass it back instead. Jurkovic. Back to Cavalletti. It's again some quick passing. Off some hops. Aguilera far down the far side touchline and out. Almost halfway through this first half of play. It's about the 23rd minute here. 0-0 still the score line. Pickering FC has got it on the shot chart. But Windsor City FC has controlled momentum most of the way so far. Booted to mid-pitch. Windsor City kicks it back to Pickering. Charters. Sees it intercepted. Aguilera. Watches Agapito get to work. Agapito has it knocked about and setting up a goal kick. You can see how the sunshine is definitely coming to play a bit on the visibility. It is extremely bright when it comes to that side of the pitch right now. Normally, every other match so far this season has had the sunshine either behind a cloud or behind the treetops just about by starting pitch time, or rather starting time here on the pitch. Not today. Past midfield, Pickering FC. Works them some quick back and forth. Charters. Work back again for Mudamizi. Walk ahead by Wiebe. And out. Last touch by the Windsor City FC coaches. From the throw. Taking up the far side touchline and another one to throw in. To try this again. Right to the edge of the box. Kick back out. Oh, and a slide down. Lauren, hand ball back the other direction as he squats on it. And watch after this here. Right about here, he grabs it with the left arm, tries to cover up the ball. Currently waiting on signals from the officials here after that one. Time in. Yellow card. Now for Pickering FC. Lauren has been given a yellow card. That's the reason for the stoppage here. That comes in what will be the 26th minute of this match here today. Back up to the near side. Charters. Boots it off of Cavalletti. Now back down and a whistle before it rolls out. They'll set things up now from about there. Free kick opportunity. Just after getting a yellow card of their own, they now get a chance to kick it from a tight angle, though. Inside the flag. But right up the wing and down the goal line nearly. Charters looking for the right angle. Try and get the advantage early here. Two build the wall, only one jumps. Sails through pressure, a deflection, saves a goal. Cueva is out of position and a corner is signaled for. Drivers on the punch out, but right here, it's the kick by one of the defenders in the box who keeps it from being in the back of the meshing. Pickering FC having to search for the ball before they can get to the corner. From the goal line, kicked up by Windsor City and booted out of trouble. Pickering FC to bring it back into pressure. Troubles for Sato holding on. And a handball just about out regardless. A reach of the hand for Adabari. Try to pull it back. Windsor City FC regardless, now to throw in, will have it. Worked up from the far side, or rather the near side, past Sato, and back the other direction. A long throw headed away by Jurkovic. Now up the pitch. Agapito trying to work, gets it tackled away by Weeby. Taken back by Achille. He slides to keep the pressure going. Intercepted back by Pickering. Officially past that midway point. In fact, coming up to the final 17-ish minutes here with this first half of play. 0-0, still the score line. Work through some more traffic on the slide. Sequez. Now booted away by Aguilera. All the way back, Wibby. Right back to Aguilera on the header. He takes the throw in instead. They elect to throw it to the middle third. And a whistle. It'll be Pickering FC ball. To work it from nearly at the flanks. Free kick from about 43 yards away from the goal. Headed up by Pickering, but knocked away by Achille. Take away by Adabari. Now work by Lauren. Trying to work far side. Too strong of a pass. Sequez out of the reach. Windsor City throw in. Pickering gets to it, slides to keep possession, but it's still Windsor City with the ball. So far, just the one yellow card of the match. That was from Lauren in the 26th minute. Outside of that, it has been a very high-paced and high-speed match, so to speak. Not a lot of shots, yes, but a lot of touches, and better yet, not a lot of stoppages. Pickering FC looking to change that with a chance. On the stride. A slide and a breakup. Jurkovic on the breakup. Watkis couldn't get the clean angle. Watkis trying to get the foot race to work. Instead, it goes off the leg of Jurkovic. And it's going to be a corner for Pickering. They like to keep 4 players out of the box this time. Trying to get the angle for the header. Instead, knocked aside. Worked by Beziquez. Trying to go soft pass, but out. Goal kick. League One Ontario Championship action here on We Digital. Happy with us throughout the season for League One Ontario Championship level play here from Windsor, Ontario on WeDigital.ca. This one sails down the pitch. Now Sato. Work back in the midst of traffic. Saburai. Take it back by Pickering FC. Work up by Adabari. Now all the way to midfield. On the quick pass, Lauren. Back the air direction. Off the knock around, Veziquez. Now up through the traffic, Watkins again. Trying to go short pass. Kick back by Windsor City. Work back by Adabari to the box. Cuevas on the bounce. Rolled away from the danger to Achille. Work down the side, and another throw in. That'll slow down the tempo for a moment. After another burst of speed. Kelly throws long this time. Pass to Agapito. Trying to squeeze to it, instead picked up by Weeby. Flip to the other side for Pickering. Worked on the run by Charters. Now bounced by Watkins. All the way down to Bakaj. Kaj looking for an angle. Gives it back to Veziquez again. He looks to try and get across, and it goes well over the woodwork. Just about 34 minutes through. Still no score, but lots of shots to account for. So that one now sails over for another Windsor City throw-in. From midfield. From the logo. Bounced up. Tapped down by Pickering FC. That time by Adabari. Now work from Zune. Very quiet from him so far. Take it away. Jurkovic. Back to Cavaletti. And brought down with a whistle. Bit too much on the tackle attempt. Look here as that was more of a hand attempt. Flip back from the free. Work to Cavaletti. Kept short to the ground. Trying to open things up for Dupuy. Instead, running onto it after contact. No whistle for Agapito. Headed to keep it inside the attacking third. Now picked up to move to the neutral zone. Trying to work down the line. Watkins through the traffic from short range. Stopped. Second chance, though. Knocked loose by Achille. And Windsor City FC again just skaves off the fight. Throw in for Pickering. Around by Lauren. And trying to tackle this time. Sastavon. That'll set up a free kick within 20 yards from the goal. Work from about the far side wing. Time in. From the free, headed quickly. Second chance, well over and all the way for a bike ride. So that ball sails well over to the bike path and to the road as that'll set up a goal kick. Windsor City FC now takes it near side. Capelletti slid out on that pass attempted to him. Timed up by Bukaj. Capelletti throwing. Bukaj gets it. Work to the traffic. Front to it again from Lauren. Work from the logo. Looking for Capelletti yet again on a beat on the header. Work back off the deflection though. Adamari works fast. Bukaj backs off as it rolls out for a goal kick. Unofficially under 10 minutes to play here in this first half of play. Plenty of chances. So far none have led to pay dirt. Cuevas for the goal kick. Might be thinking pass he is. And booted up to the sky. They'll try it again. Knocked aside by Watkis, who read that like a library book. They'll try this one more time. Last time they just flicked it to the left. This time they'll just say, come in closer. And now they'll let it kicked in. Still it's picked up for knockaway. Watkis this time got it off the side of the face. And he is down. They are calling for the training staff. 2 straight times he tried to block it. This time he is down. Physiotherapist Kelsey Boyce will check on the down player. 0-0, still your score line here on We Digital. And so far, Watkis has been one of the impact players for Pickering. He's had several chances, especially in the past 10 minutes. It'll now be checked out by the training staff. Let's take a look at that table we were talking about. Here's a look at how it is currently with London FC being one of the main teams so far this season. With the 6-1-0 record, that sees them ahead of TFC Academy, and with the advantage in wins because they beat TFC Academy, the youth program for Toronto FC, in a big way a few weeks ago, despite the plus 21 goal differential for TFC Academy. Unionville Milliken's also up there in third, and as talked about, 6th and 7th, where you'll find Pickering and Windsor City within a point coming into tonight. Their goal differentials both for the negative, but Windsor City with the higher goal total, 4 on the season. St. Catharines Roma currently at the bottom of that table. Of note, when St. Catharines Roma is playing against BBV IA Waterloo currently, as up to his feet is Watkis. So he'll be checked out by the training staff. And it'll be a throw-in situation for Windsor City as most of the players get themselves now back to position. Back in what way? Back underway, rather. Cuevas. Now the slow walk up. Trying to work that ahead was Jurkovic. Moved ahead to midfield. Slipped up now for Paez. And he draws a whistle. A lot of touches last time out for Windsor City FC. Not as many today. And now he draws the free. They'll set up, as you see, from about 41 yards out. They like to pass it to Sato. Work from the near side now. A long run, Capelletti. All the way around the corner. Trying to get a cross attempt. Bounces its way all the way to the far side and out. They tried a different angle, and instead it doesn't work there. So it looks like they have allowed Watkins back in. Now knock away, and it'll be another throw in, Windsor City. They're able to find a pocket this time. Samurai. Work to Sato. Sato looks for the cross. No one to cross it to. Booted up by Bukaj. Off the slide, Paez. Kelly. Now the far side workaround by Hassan. Now through the box. Sato. Quick flick. Work to Agapito. Shot stopped. And ay, say the fans on that one. One of the best chances again yet. And this time, boop, off the post. Corner kick, this time Paez to take it. Looking to try and get a far header angle. Got a soft header. Instead lands in a crowd and taken away from it now. Lots of open space. 2-on-2 for the moment. That sheds off quickly. Zastavone. He looks for a tight angle. Working from a middle angle. Kicked with 1 foot. But Pickering FC still able to hold on to it. Lawran. Work back to him. And out. Last touch by Windsor City. Coming down to about the final minute unofficially in this first half of play. And we have a substitution here. Pickering FC to make a change. Lauren to come out here with that yellow card. That will bring in Brandon Chaikoy Daban, the 18-year-old. It's his first appearance since May the 25th when he had appeared in the 6-0 loss to TFC Academy. Back it away. Cavaletti and multiple whistles fly. It is free kick Pickering as they had one down as well. And right there's the first player. Then here comes the second that draws it. Bit of body off of Jurkovic. And now they'll set up within 20 yards. Just outside the 18. How about a good hello to the match indeed for Chakoy Daban.
The fourth official has indicated 2 minutes.
2 minutes of added time. Cuevas dives on top of it. Throws it away as Dupuy. Works up the far side with Sato. Slide tackle. Breaks up the chance. The coach is working fast here. Windsor City FC for the throw-in. Dock back towards the center logo by Watkins. Gets the pass back. Working around Samurai. Trying to pass to some space. Right to Achilles space, if anything. But knocked from behind by Bukaj. Out. Goal kick. So they are running out of time for a chance in this first half of play here. Working near the near side. Trying to go all the way down to Dupuy. Knocked back through the sun, all the way back to Noreen. Bounces past its intended target of Wharton. Throw in now for Windsor City. Mark from the side, looking for the cross to Sato. Knocked up into the sky. Noreen on the jump. Booted away. Windsor City boots it right back where it came from. A chance for Agapito. Try to work it back. Not able to get a beat on it was Hasson. Whistle blows. That's the first half. And after 45 minutes of play plus added time, 0-0 is your score line here on We Digital. Neither side able to break through yet from Acumen Stadium. We come back the second half of play. You're watching We Digital from the college campus of St. Clair College.
Be sure to download the new League One Live app for free.
But he was also an All-American, second team in this time to right. Forward back line this time. Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Tackle just shy of the first down.
Burrell looks for a spot. Burrell shoots it and scores on the near side.
One mistake, end up booking a trip to the prairies.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
He's an icon now in this country!
But he was also an All-American, second team in this time to right. Forward back line this time. Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Tackle just shy of the first down.
Burrell looks for a spot. Burrell shoots it and scores on the near side.
One mistake, end up booking a trip to the prairies.
Welcome back, everyone, to tonight's coverage of League One Ontario Championship action. Justin Pritz with you as it's 0-0 between the hometown Windsor City FC and the visiting Pickering FC here on We Digital. So far, it's been a matchup filled with shot for shot, tick for tack, as some would say, but neither side able to break through. Here's a look once again at the two teams coming into today. Near identical records, near identical goals for and against coming in, and as well 6th and 7th in the table. So far, neither side has given in, and what's been a tight one between these two squads, we're underway for the second half in this one. Trying to work, Bastian. Trying to work through a lot of traffic, got a quick flick, but rolled back to the defensive zone. Windsor City FC looking to see what happens this second half, trying to get their second win in the past 5 after both these sides went with one win and a couple draws apiece in their past 5. Booted up through some of the pressure, knocked away from Anabari. Now kicked ahead by Munibizi and out. look from above the pitch once again as these two teams have kept the ball flying back and forth across it. Whether it's in the middle of the pitch or whether it's been, well, right down the touch lines for another throw-in. That's been one of the main common phrases tonight, has been the throw-ins with all the tap-outs, such as 2 or 3 at once, with how they've been trying to pressurize the sides. Windsor City FC looking to try and find a way to provide pressure for the first time this half. Aguilera sails it over its target, so not able to get Go-Go gadgeted up to the ball as it will be a throw-in for Pickering FC. Worked from Zestboon, and last touch by Pickering FC for another throw-in. Back and forth to start, just about 2 minutes through this second half of play from the Road City. And neither side giving in when it comes to these throw-ins, or better yet, for an early shot attempt. Headed on the run for another throw-in. You can see the fans continuing to circulate in. There has been some softball taking place just across the way here tonight. And they are catching it right in near the perfect time, as the fans want to catch both the matches and games going on at the same time. Dupuis looking to try and catch himself through the run, kicks it off the back of the defender, and kick towards the grandstand to those fans. Another throw-in, this time for Windsor City. Action in full bloom across League One Ontario, by the way. 1-1 the draw currently for BBBI Waterloo and St. Catharines Roma out of town. North Mississauga SC and FC London just getting underway for their tilt down the way. Back to action. What a shot! Kayak Paez on a dot. 1-0 Windsor City. Paez with one of his best shots, in fact, his best all season. And it is right on point below the crossbar. Just over top the diving Noreen. And how about that slice? Perfectly placed. And Windsor City is up by 1. A lot of those fans came in the perfect time for that softball game you just seen. Paez with his first goal of the season. 48th minute. So far, Windsor City had been providing a lot of the shots, especially early in the first half to the midway point of it. They're right back at it for the start of the second half with the first goal of the match, the first to break through, 48 minutes through. They're looking to try and do it again with the momentum now on their side. Worked through traffic. Aguilera having to kick it away from Watkis. Pop to the sky. And setting things up with Dupuis. This time Hassan. He runs it in through space. Tries to get the kick. Gets knocked down. Clean tackle. Back the opposite way. Right back to Aguilera. Cuevas. Blisters it all the way back to the middle third. Right back to the attacking third. A chance for Zestevan. Into the box. From up close. Through the bar and scores. Mauro Zestevan gets the goal for Pickering FC, and they respond quickly within a minute and a half. It's 1-1. That is his first goal on the season, and Windsor City FC's momentum goes short-lived. Back underway.
Pickering FC goal scored by Septafni in the 51st minute. The score,
50 minutes through. Narain. Headed aside. Cavaletti all the way back out. And past the goal line. 1-all. How about that for the first 6 minutes or so of this second half? After all those shots and a lot of them going wide, the intensity has picked up very quickly. And every match on the table so far stays at a draw so far tonight. Nareen kicks it away. Pickering FC trying to play it from the middle third. Instead, Windsor City rolls to it. Sobrai. Kick back to Cavaletti. Work from Hassan. Trying to work through again. Similar to the last time. This time he runs into a man. He goes down, but no whistle. This time worked up for Ezekias. Ezekias passes to himself. Slid out nearly by Cavaletti. Kept alive. Pass up from Watkis. Kick back. Loop back to the box. A chance now for Bacage. Kick to the parking lot. And off somebody's car. So 2 goals in the span of less than 2 minutes. Part of the storyline now. So far tonight, Paez and Saspon amongst those breaking through for their sides. Worked back to the middle third, and wow, Windsor City with it. Cavaletti. Knocked out. Cavaletti. And immediately intercepted. Short passes, went busy. From it, Adabari. Work from just shy of the middle third. Now to Wharton. Work from Zastavon. Now from the near side. Working from the wing. Trying to get the cross. And that will be a corner. Just about 8 minutes through this half. 1-all. How will this go for the near side corner? To take it, Munabizi. Now work through the box. Trying to kick it through the traffic. Second chance. Wiffle balled. And right to Cuevas. Here's a look at the scoreline now. 1-all. Pius and Zastavini amongst those breaking through early. 1-all for this match so far. Windsor City trying to change that again, and another fall down from Hazoon. Son trying to reach for the shoe. Now rolled all the way back to Pui and a whistle. That just about hit the official there. It looks like Pickering FC with the ball.
Did you say it's too bright?
Worked up. Through the thirds, intercepted. Sabarai, the shot dived on. Nareen. All the way back to the Windsor City side. Booted asunder. And more contact for whistles. Free for Windsor City. Look once again as already down to bring the leg sweep. Dupuy had a chance for the arc, taken away. Now working up to Estevini. Trying to pass it through three different players. Windsor City intercepts it. Son. All the back to Aguilera. Work from Agapito. Up the far side. Now work towards the middle logo by Windsor City. Work back to Hassan, intercepted on a long, soft pass. That's the penny. Looking for the skin, yep. Now gives it off. Offside flag raised. Intended for Wharton. Windsor City trying to work very quickly. It's on again. He's had a lot more touches here. Now gives it back to Agapito. Agapito works up the left wing. Cross to the box. Trying to get the right wing for Sato. Knocked aside for the corner. And a strong pass. Just tapped the lawn by Charters. And now they'll set up for the corner. Taking it this time, Agapito. Agapito looking for the slice. Knocked all the way back to Agapito. Tries to boot it back to the box. Lands right to Saburai. Knocked to the Wayne Hassan. Trying to cut through three layers. Shoot, scores! Hassan breaks through all the traffic, and the weaving and bobbing finally breaks away. 2-1. He's been trying that all match. Son breaks through three different players to be able to score. And now Windsor City looks to see if this is where the momentum sticks. 58th minute, 2-1 Windsor City. There's substitution. Pickering making a change. Coming in for the first time, Logan Forster. With that change, that's going to be for Bacage.
And in the 59th minute, Windsor City FC
All the way down to the defensive third for Windsor City. They knock it out for a Pickering throw-in.
Asu with a goal in the 59th minute. Your score.
And straight back out again.
FC 2, Pickering FC 1.
Throw-ins yet again. Knocked around. Picked up by Watkis. And, oh boy, Cuevas with some contact there. Goal kick regardless, they say. Let's take a look. And it looks like it may have been Pickering FC first on the touch either way. Back underway. Just past 15 minutes through this second half of play. Worked around by Pickering FC. Achille heads it forward. Back and kicked again. Hazoon again. From Hazoon again, just his second match in this season in League One Ontario play. The 18-year-old had scored a goal during a League Two matchup just a couple days ago in the 8th. He already has his first in League One Ontario play. He kicks it away with the corner, kick from the corner. Now through some more traffic, booted away. Pius that time on the kick. He gets it back. Aguilera. Back to Paez. Another slice. Headed back to the far side to Sato. Work to Agapito. Back to Agapito on the quick pass. Now work to Paez. Work to Aguilera. Achille. Back to Achille again. Still playing some soft passes. Now from the far side. Trying to go from near side. Got blocked. Jurkovic. Booted away by Cuevas. And out for a goal kick. Two-1 your score line here on Windsor. As it goes out for another throw-in. Soon getting the goal just moments ago to give Windsor City FC the lead for a second time today. Looks like they'll get another ball here as that one rolled away to the parking lot. Back and forth, Vazikias. Now work from Atabari. Tight bro up in the goal line, out. Back the other direction. After the kick, Windsor City taking up far side. Saburai. Working with Sato. Sliding out. And that sets up a corner. Corner opportunity. Once again, the far side corner. 5 different players stay outside the box this time. Sato called back into it. And they have made a substitution on the pitch, hence the stoppage. Wharton's out. In is Noah Karu. Karu's first appearance since May 25th. From the far side. Flick short. Stop short. Nareen again. Boots it away. And another one to the parking lot. And that parking lot is starting to grow soccer balls with how many are starting to land back there. 65th minute, another Windsor City throw-in. Worked into the attacking third. Hazoon. Work back up through the traffic. Saburai. All the way back again, Gavaletti. On the wing, Saburai. Great pass. Hazoon from close. Over top the woodwork. And he airmails it. A chance for 2 goals there on debut in League One this season. It stays 2-1. Another whistle. And a look at the previous replay here. This is the reason for the stoppage here for free. And Pickering FC having miscommunication. They're able to get it away. Carew had to pass it off short. Taken instead by Soon. Surrounded by black and white jerseys. Now worked by Zestman. Seeing the whistle. And back for a free kick. Let's take a look. And right there, the hip check. Agapito. So this will set things up just shy of the arc. Munabizi will be the one to take it. Four different players build the wall, a fifth nearby. And it hits the wall over the woodwork. Right off one of the faces of a Windsor City FC brick wall. They'll set up the corner instead now. Trying to work fast, headed asunder. And the bounce allows the pick-me-up. Kick back from the pressure originally from DeBan. Instead, the whistle back their direction. Windsor City for the free. They're telling them to go further back here. Now they kick it back to where they wanted to go. Paez gets the flick back. Paez kick back yet again. Gets it back for a third straight time. Now working fast with Sato. Sato uses the wheels. Tries to kick through the line. Regroup back. All the way back again to Agapito. Back to the middle third to Agapito again. Has Sato in front of the logo. Work back defensively with Jurkovic. Work with Saburai. Passed by him. And intercepted and kicked aside by Pickering. All the way back for another throw-in. Throw goes fast. He has a clean tackle. Play continues. Achille takes it out himself. And now they'll throw in very fast. Wibby had the arm raised much of that time. It goes out for a corner. So a near side corner will cause all the children to start to watch. It's going to be an interesting one here. Lots of corner kicks so far this half. Before he led to a couple opportunities. Windsor City capitalizing on one. From the near side. Didn't get the header angle they want. They get the shot off though. Deflected out for another corner. This time it's Forster. They'll set things up now with Adabari. Through the air and headed away. Bounce back to Cuevas. Throws it very far. A great chance from the wing. Sato. Cross. Finds Asun. A shot just wide. And a chance to add to the goal marker again. This time just far left. And now it's a goal kick. Ball bounces all the way back for Windsor City's throw in. Agapito. Kick back yet again to Jurkovic. Back to him again. Work through Sato. All the way across the logos, Aguilera. Achille. Achille off the hezzy again. Asun again. Off the bump. Resets just outside the box. Now looks right. Now looks left. Now looks cross. Sato comes for the running header. Contact in the box. And back the other way. And Pickering FC players down from this hit there. Sato trying to come in for the streaking header. Looks like everything all settled down as we approach the 73rd minute. 2-1 Windsor City FC. Work to the far side, knock back. From the middle of the pitch. Looking for another foot race off the bounce. Cuevas breaks it up, gets knocked back. And Watkins draws the whistle. And it looks like a card coming out of the pocket from the officials. Watkins called for the yellow. It's the booking coming out there. 73rd minute. And you cannot make significant contact like we just seen there with the goalkeeper. It's going to be a goal kick. I'd like to pass short. Paez. Now, Samurai. Intercepted. There's substitution, all of that too. Martin Strawn coming in for Pickering FC. He's one of the defenders now as we approach the final 15 minutes. Soon. Sheds off one tackle attempt. Draws whistles on the second. And Soon's been really getting comfortable this second half. Chances for a hat trick with how things have went. Just the one goal so far. And not bad for his second appearance in this season, his first at home. It's going to be Paez now who will be ready for the free with Agapito next to him. Looks like Agapito going for the motion. They fake it for Paez to Agapito. And well off. And that ball nearly tried to join some of the pickup trucks from the highway. Under 15 minutes unofficially in the second half. Expecting a little bit more added time compared to the first half here with how things have ticked down. Kicked away by Nareen. Couple headers later, Windsor City, the touch, Pickering FC to Dolphin it. Back and forth in the Dolphin games as Windsor City wins the moves. but doesn't win the battle. Out for a throw-in for Pickering. Lengthy throw-in. Bounce back again. Wiebe. Good pass, finds Watkis. Watkis floats, trying to get the top of the net. Instead gets on top of said net. So close, yet so far for a 2-2 draw. Working quickly, 76 minutes down. A chance for Dupuy. He's been somewhat quiet today. He looks to get the flash bulbs out and intercepted off the tackle. Pickering FC trying to get it from danger. Whistle. Drawing it this time is Chikoy Daban. And another free situation. You can tell the lighting difference is really picked up around the stadium. You can see the lights make it very visible inside the park, not so much outside, obviously. But a big stark contrast to 20 minutes ago when it was hard to see at what is now Pickering FC's side. Back underway. Kicked out of danger. Agapito with a yellow card from the last sequence. Another throw-in situation. And out from the touchline for another throw-in. Headed along to midfield. Dupuy. Finds Hassan. Hassan works it from the left side of the box for the cross. Knocked along. Kicked away by Forster, and another throw-in. Achille to set the throw-in. 78 minutes down, unofficially. Achille couldn't get it through two tacklers this time. Oh, close to the touchline. Pius doing some handstands as it's taken asunder by Forster. Now, Zastavini passed away from the touchline, now rolled along. Strawn. Weeb. Back to the opposite side. Up by Munabizi. Pickering FC trying to cross up the streams. Windsor City FC heads it back to midfield. Substitution waiting in the wings for Windsor City FC for the next stoppage. That stoppage coming nearly about here. Boards ready. And it is Matthew Andreas who will come in for Dylan Sato. Andreas in for Sato. Andreas with a goal this season. A reminder, next time out, it will be Unionville Milliken. When it comes to the schedule for Windsor City FC, that will be on the road 6 p.m. Eastern Time against Unionville. Be sure to see what happens through social media. The next home game is Masters FA. That'll be June the 28th for a 9 p.m. start. We'll talk about that later on. After the sequence, goal kick. Hassoun. Kick back and forth with Achille. And another whistle. Free kick. Let's see. Right there with the right leg. Windsor City up 2-1, 81st minute. Strong pass, finding Hassan, or rather Andreas, out. And Achille will set things up in our throw-in. Working with Andreas. Achille. Finding his zone. Looking. Juking right. Tried to set the shot. Kicked away. Broken up by Adabari. Now Paez to Achille. Paez. Work back to Aguilera. Now along from Jurkovic. He boots it far. Trying to find a send, sailed too far. Tracked back by Achille on the soft tackle. Tackle from behind, leads to Paez with it. Achille. Work to Hassan. Son. Working. Trying to go give and go with Andreas. Broke it up in transit. Back to Hassan. Second chance. Whiffles it left. Andreas able to punch it ahead. And Son yet again. A prime opportunity from inside the box. And another change coming up. Substitution board raised. Looks like it's going to be coming out Zastavini. Munster's being brought out. Coming in, Mohammed Jackaroon. Also coming in is Jabara.
Jabara in for Zatani for Pickering in the 83rd minute.
Jackaroon coming in for Zastavini. Zastavini, rather. 83rd minute. Worked through the defensive third. The kick back to Noreen, having to work very fast. Kicks it away from danger. And tapped out. Windsor City throw in. Achille. To Andreas. Flipped. Here comes Hassan. Worked all the way back to Agapito. Agapito. Squaddling and a whistle. Windsor City ball. Some frustration being shown there. And that is going to earn him a yellow. Sequez called for the yellow card. I believe that might have been Charters, in fact. Regardless, yellow card. 85 minutes down here. Can't confirm that is Charters. Off the free. Some contact from it, but still saved midair. Kick just before the arc. Windsor City trying to get the tap around instead. Pickering gets it out of danger again. What can they do here? Jackaroon able to find Strong. Now worked with Watkis. Watkis working around Achilles. Stiff arm. But outway called offside. The flag was raised. It looked like there from all that contact. Yeah.
WWE.
And now Windsor City with the ball. Booted past midfield. Now Hassan. Onside. A chance from short. Kicked up. Lands right in the breadbasket of Agapito. He tries size to left. Shoots it. Stopped. Noreen again. Noreen on point to Watkins. Taken away, though, by Aguilera. Paez. Unofficially down to the final 5 minutes or so. We'll see how much added time comes in. Paez. Andreas. Tackle down. And he reaches for the right knee. Now for the right shin, as here's why. There. That came within 30 yards of the marker. They'll set things up here. Paez and Agapito talking it over. All but just 2 in the box. They go for the fake again. This time Paez on the shot. Knocked back down by Noreen. All the way up to the far side. Pickering FC trying to play for the draw. Charoon. Charoon through the traffic. Taken away with the soft tackle. And down the touchline. Away from danger. It stays in play though. Weeby. Now worked about from Munabizi. Trying to find space again. Chuck Roon. Spin back around on the loop. Antonio Guillamara. Now back all the way around Adabari. Now for the kick. Cuevas. Dives on it. Knocks it asunder. Out of time, just about upon us here. Windsor City up 2-1. Just about 89 minutes down unofficially. Pickering FC playing the keep away, trying to keep it from the far side touchline. They do. Midfield. From Strawn. The run through by Guillamaro. Looking for a cross. Knocked up by Watkins. A chance through traffic. Whiffled away. Pickering FC keeping the pressure high. Watkins, goal line. In the box. Tries to kick short. Cuevas stops it. And the added time board already set in the next couple moments here. Windsor City FC trying to play keep away now for the next few minutes. Off to Pui for a throw-in. 2 minutes. 2 minutes of added time's the indication. Windsor City FC up 2-1. Kicked away by Noreen. From the middle third, the loop around from Strawn. Running out of time to get things working here. Booted back the opposite way. Carew. Some troubles with it. Has to kick it back to the goalkeeper, Noreen. This time goes near side, but no one able to reach for that one for a throw-in. This time, Windsor City. Achille. Oh, and hold on. Yellow taking too much time, they say. Kelly, yellow card, time warning. So, trying to flick it around, taken from behind. Chakroon gets the give and go. Do 3 layers? No. Intercepted Agapito. Just about through the out of time. Midfield, Pickering FC. Looking, Watkins, contact, tackle from behind taken. Sabarai runs it up. Dupuy from the wing. Work back to Andreas. Andreas has space. The shot, trying to get a cross attempt, knocked away. Pickering FC gets it away from there, now intercepted again. Here comes Cavaletti. All the way to the corner flag. They knock through the flag. Signal Windsor City. And we'll see where they place it here. They get the corner or not. As we get ready for what may be one of the final moments here. There it is. It is the final moment. Windsor City FC picks up the W. 2-1 is your final. Windsor City FC comes through with the W. Their second victory now in 4 matches after having won in the past 5. On that note, it's time to say goodbye from the Rose City. The next time we'll see you is when Masters FA comes into town June the 28th for a 9 p.m. start. Yes, a 9 p.m. start on June the 28th. But until then, I'm Justin Prince for the rest of our crew saying so long. Enjoy the rest of your evening. You've been watching League One Ontario Championship Soccer from St. Croix College in Windsor, Ontario.